90 years ago, there were a number of women who met, and the vision was to support education for women. The 90th year is extremely important for one reason. It's one of the oldest women's groups, or even groups in Western Australia, that's still operating and still operating very profitably. Our members in about the 1960s and 70s put forward a plan to hire out the graduate gowns at the University of WA, and we continue that to this day, and that gives us an income, an operating income every year. It's run by volunteers, it's all volunteer focused. The average number of scholarships would be about 5. They go from $3,000 to $5,000 each. We have bursaries and scholarships.
My name is Emma Dalziel, and I'm a PhD student at the University of Western Australia's School of Plant Biology, and I'm based here at Kings Park in the Biodiversity Conservation Centre. My scholarship is called the Mary Walters Bursary from the Graduate Women of Western Australia. My PhD program investigates a group of aquatic plants that occur worldwide, but my particular research is focused on Australian species, and I'm looking at water lilies. So we're investigating the seed biology and the ecology of these plants in order to best conserve and manage their distribution in the face of future threats such as climate change. The scholarship that I received has been put towards travel, but prior to receiving the scholarship, I didn't have enough funding to complete all the fieldwork I would have liked to have done. But upon receiving the scholarship, I was able to travel once again to northern WA through the Kimberley, and also to travel to Queensland to do more fieldwork. So as a result, I was able to sample far more widely, and the results of my PhD will then be applicable at a national level and not just at a state level. I hope that the study that I'm doing now will give me the confidence to go on to have a long and prosperous career as a scientific researcher here in Western Australia or potentially even overseas. The Graduate Women of Western Australia has certainly committed themselves to increasing the equality or the gender equality of women at universities in Western Australia. But however, I believe that there is still a gender bias within the community in general. So I believe that the Graduate Women and the network that they've created supports women in gaining and supporting such positions.
I think what started as really just being a focus for women to have to achieve in education has moved into an advocacy approach where we are looking at what's happening worldwide, we're looking at what's happening in terms of policies within Australia for women and opportunities for women in representation on boards, representation in industry, and being part of that decision-making team that operates on the national basis.